Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Chew&Chat. And I'm Joan. And today, you can see by the title that I just got home from putting my Java to sleep. And so I started up some chicken tortellini this morning. And I didn't think it was going to be ready in time. So I'm ordered some pizza. I've been wanting some deep dish cheese pizza. Let's see, taste that. I love it when it's cold. I love cold pizza. I don't care for it when it's hot. And these are some Cajun wings. Now, I ordered marinara and ranch. Doesn't seem like we got it. So, I'll say, this is February 28th. So, I'll always remember his death because my mother died on March 28th. He'll be February 28th. So, he's been needing to, I don't know which one of these microphones I got hooked up here. Let's just point them on to me. He was diagnosed several years ago with thyroid. And he was taking pills for that. Then he wouldn't take pills anymore. And then he got this tumor in his side. And it was almost the size as him. Time we put him to sleep today. Dr. Vet said about 3 years ago that we could do surgery, but there was a good chance he would die on the operating table. So all we could do is, since he was no pain and he was happy and healthy, just let him live out his life until you thought it was time to put him to sleep. And my mother never wanted to put him to sleep, but if she was still alive today, she would see now how bad he had gotten. And the last several months, I've been kind of putting it off. Then the last 2 weeks, I knew it was coming. And I've been praying that he'd get better. I knew he wasn't going to get better. And he just got to the point where he was having a hard time walking. And I had to keep him outside at night or whatever because he'd just pee all over the floor. And if you know a lab, he was like half chow, I found him. They can pee a lot. So, and then he was sitting in my hallway last night. Let's see, this is Friday, Thursday night, and there was a little thing of blood on the floor. So my vet has gotten some new vet people in, and they since it's not just him working, they're open till 8. And I think it was about 7:30 that night, Thursday night. And I said, it just popped in my head. I said, I'm going to call and make an appointment. And they said they had an appointment today at 3. And I told him, I said, it's usually packed in that place. I don't know why there was nobody in there. Usually hard to find a parking place. I told him, I said, well, 3 o'clock, I said, I know y'all probably going to be packed. I said, could y'all come out to the van? I'll have him in the back of the van. I had all the seats down. And so he could walk around and stuff. lay around, whatever. Robert did a couple errands before. Took him out for a little ride. And she goes, oh yeah, it's fine. She goes, come out there and administer the injection. Well, we got there and I walked in. And I paid for it. I said, they'll go get the medicine ready and get the vet to come out there. And I said, okay. So I walked back out to the van and I opened up the back of the van. He jumped right out. Oh my God. And it's right next to a busy highway. Oh my God. Thank God I was fast enough to grab him. And I grabbed him and I was like, well, since you're out now and I got you. Thank goodness my son decided to put the leash on him. I wasn't going to put a leash on him. Thank goodness he put the leash on him because he would have gotten, well, it saved me $105, but he would run out in that busy highway. And so I walked him in there. They said, oh, come back here to this room. They were going to give him a shot. He started growling. I was like, oh wow. Java's never growled at nobody. Java's always been a good boy. He was like he's protecting me or something. Sweet little baby. I said, well, I guess you're going to go get the muzzle. They brought one muzzle, it was too little for him. We got another one. I got it on him. They came in and put it to his hip or something. And it took him about 5 minutes or so to go to sleep. I took a video of him in case, well, I did post it to my Facebook page. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna post it to YouTube. Some of y'all are kind of nasty. And with y'all's comments. And you know, this is something that had to be done because he was old and he was sick. And I guess some of y'all like to have animals suffer. I don't know. So I said I'll just keep it back. Maybe one day I'll post it, or maybe it don't show nothing. It just shows him sitting up. There's nothing just bad about it because we didn't stay for the second shot where it stops his heart. We just did the one where it makes him go to sleep, like he's just asleep. And I did cry. I knew it was coming. I prepared myself. I was hoping not to cry, but I did cry. And he loved to chase the squirrels in the backyard. I'm gonna remember him every time I see a squirrel out. So then on the way home, we saw several squirrels running from the car. I said, my Chava. I said, he's okay. I wasn't gonna put any makeup on today. But then I was walking out of the bathroom. I went to the bathroom before leaving and I took a look at me and said, I gotta put me some eyebrows on. So I had to put me some eyebrows on and some lipstick on. I think I put a little mascara on. I don't know. It's been one of those days. And when I was younger. You could tell, well, it was a light blondish color eyebrows. Now, you can at least, when you took pictures of me, you can see I had eyebrows. Now, it's like they've gotten so light, you can't see them. And we're going to try this at the Snapple fruit punch. I've never had it before. I've had it in my refrigerator for several months. I went to grab my water, and I grabbed this. I was like, hey, we're going to try this. I wonder if I can shake it up. Let me shake it up some. Of course, I'm dropping it, spilling on me. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Man, that tastes like the 1970s Hawaiian Punch. Anyone y'all old enough to remember the 1970s Hawaiian Punch that came in that tin can? That's really good. I'm fixing to get my tortellini. This recipe, you can go over and get the recipe off my cooking channel. It's the same recipe. Instead of putting out rotini, whatever kind of pasta shape, I put, this is a chicken and mozzarella tortellini, and I've got tears running. And let's give it a try. Now, instead of using chicken tenders on this, I used a package of chicken thighs. I bought chicken tenders and chicken thighs. I couldn't decide which one I wanted when I was doing my little weekly grocery from the Walmart. And I knew I was going to do the tortellini. I hope y'all have had a good week. This here is a big box of pots and pans. I don't know when you get something, you have to put handles on them nowadays. Them Cajun ones got a little spice to them. It's very quiet around here. I still have the 4 dogs. I have my Barnabas. I have my Atticus. I have my Josephine. I have my Bentley. No more Java. I always say, I'd like to have another puppy. I'm not going to get another puppy. Another animal. I won't do it. I don't want to leave behind if something ever happens to me. An animal. My kids won't take care of them. They'll give it to the animal shelter or something. they wouldn't take care of it. So, hopefully I'll live long enough to have my doggies cremated so they can be buried with me. And, I really want to travel. I'd like to find someone to take road trips with. Don't have to be nowhere fancy. Just riding around town. That's really good. I should have reviewed this a long time ago. Are you telling me? Oh my God. I could drink. Let me see. This is 200 calories for this little bottle. You know how much of Dr. Pepper is? Yeah. I was thinking about ordering some of these, buying some more of these. I don't think so. These are for special occasion. I'll stick this in that juice. My mother was there to greet Java. She loved him. I'll tell you a story about him, how I found him. I rescued him. Our street down here, they just had opened it up, part of our subdivision, because we were the very first house here in our subdivision. And I had a doctor's appointment that morning, and I went to my doctor's appointment. I had seen this dog on the side of the road in the grass. I can still see it today. I looked over and there was this little black puppy in the grass. And I was like, oh, there's a little doggy over here. Grass, and I didn't have time to stop. So I went to my doctor's appointment. An hour or so later, I came back and he was still sitting in that same spot. And my mother, she was getting ready when I went to my doctor's appointment. She was getting ready for her doctor's appointment. And I told her, I said, there was this little dog sitting on the side of the road in the grass. And I said, if it's still there when we go, I'm going to take you to doctor's appointment. I'm going to pull over and get this dog. And I'm going to take him over to my vet to see if he's microchipped. And I'll just drop you off your doctor's appointment first, and then I'll go over and get him microchipped and see if he's got an owner. Well, when I picked him up, he was just skin over bones. That's all it was. There was no heart and muscle or nothing. He was just, he could barely lift his head up. And I put him on the back seat of the car, and I dropped my mother off at her doctor's appointment. I went over to the vet, and I told him, I said, I had found this puppy. And I said, can y'all check to see if he's microchipped? So she went and got the little scanner thing, and she goes, no, he's not microchipped. I said, fine. I said, you know what? Whoever's dog it is, whether they treated him or whatever, they're not getting him back. I said, he's my dog now. And the lady looked, she goes, it's a female. I said, okay. I said, well, I want to get him his shots. I want to get him spayed, and then, you know, all his vaccinations and everything. And she goes, well, come back tomorrow. I think it was like be there at 7:30 in the morning. I think Ashton must have been, and Java's old now. He must have been in middle school. So I had to leave early to go drop the dog off, and then go drop him off at school. And I went to drop him off, and the lady goes, well, he's not a female, he's a male. She goes, because look, there's a little thing. And I said, well, don't tell him he's got a little thing, because men don't like to know, don't want you to say that their thing is little. And and then she said, well, since I had just found him, she goes, he can't be around other animals. So we had to postpone his surgery for at least a week, because he had to have his shots and stuff, and they had to go through them. So it was like a week later that we got him spayed. All right? Neutered. All right? Got him microchipped and all that. Because, yeah, they did that during his surgery. They did that one of my dogs. That microchipping. I tell them now, you wait to do that when they're getting spayed or neutered, or you take them in another room, because they jabbed that thing so hard in that dog's neck. I don't think that dog was ever seen. You touch that spot and you just go crazy. And, yeah. Man, I got so much food in here. I'm gonna eat all this. So, the vet always said that he was a lab mixture. I say he was a lab in chow, because he had a black tongue, and he was kind of fuzzy, and so he loved to chase squirrels in the backyard, and raccoons, and possums, and snakes, and he brought us in one time a bunch we thought they were mice, but they were little tiny, just born rabbits. And so we had this little thing of baby rabbits. It was in a kind of a bird's nest. That's why we thought they were like some kind of birds or mice or something. And I must have taken them to the vet, and they told me they were rabbits. And I didn't know what to do with things, so they told me to take them over to the Texas A&M vet school. And let me tell you what, let's best try to take care of things myself, because I swear it's like I had to turn my whole life, everything over to them for those little rabbits. You got to tell them what time you found those things, how they were found. You got to have your address. You got to just have all this and that. If it's daytime, nighttime, if the kind of weather it was, you just got to have all this crap. It's just so stupid. And so, I told them, y'all make sure don't be giving those some kind of snake or something back there feeding them. Because I bet you they just threw them away or something. I bet you they just killed them. They didn't try to raise them or anything. And, yeah, I imagine they just probably just chunked them in the trash or gave them to a sneak back there or something. You try to do something nice to save the animals. And that poor mother rabbit, poor thing, she probably was looking for her babies. She had built that nest inside my yard, so Java found it and brought it to my back door. And, well, at the time, I didn't have another fence inside my fence. If I had my fence, my backyard like I have it now, we could have just put it out there somewhere and maybe the rabbit would have came back. I don't know. Well, let's touch on, she may have not. That's what I heard. Rabbits are picky. So, it's just going to be a sad night tonight. I'm going to try to take a couple bites of this. You know, I hadn't been eating too much. Well, I only ordered that pizza. Well, those chicken wings came with the pizza, that deal. And it came with two different kinds. It came with 16 wings. It was 16 wings and a large stuffed crust pizza. I think you could get 3 toppings for 19 something. That's a good deal. Say $20. And so I just got a pepperoni pizza, and then I got the mild buffalo, and then I got those Cajun dry rub wings, and then I ordered a medium, just cheese pizza. That's what I was craving, was a deep dish cheese pizza. And I said, I don't think my chicken tortellini is going to be ready in time. Because I had it on high for a couple of hours before we left. And we left. And I turned it down to low. And as soon as we came in the house, I turned it back on high. And I didn't think it was going to be ready. So I ordered that pizza. And then when I went to let the dogs out, and I went in the kitchen looking at my crock pot, my chicken, it was ready. I was like, oh my goodness, I got pizza coming now. So I emptied my bag out. I pulled my chicken apart, and that's so good. I add the family size bag of tortellini into it. So was my day. Well, at least we were prepared. When I had to put my Pluto to sleep, and my Brutus to sleep. Let me see. Hardly, she died on the operating table, so she really doesn't count. I didn't plan on her dying. I think it's just my Pluto, my Brutus. I've had to, and now my Java, had to put to sleep. And those two, it was just devastating. And when I came home, and I don't think I left my bed for 3 or 4 days. I cried and cried and cried. And it's hard having to make that decision. And so I've known Java. We've been preparing this for 3 years. And we knew one day it was going to come. And just this last, I was trying to get him through Thanksgiving. I was trying to get him through Christmas. Have a last Thanksgiving, Christmas. Last New Year's. Then Valentine's came up. I was like, well, I want to at least have another Valentine's. And it's just last couple weeks, he's just gotten so bad. And yeah. Well, I told him too when I walked in, when I called last night, I said, I wanted to inject him outside and give him his sleeping. There's kids walking by outside. They're making all kind of racket. Because the tumor had just gotten so big. And I know how some people can be so mean, make comments. And that lady, boy, she jumped up, she goes, they ain't nobody ever made a comment about a dog or whatever because of being sick. She goes, I'm gonna tell them something. I was like, well, that's nice. I said, but you know, some people want to say I'm a bad dog mother. And it's like, no, my dogs have always, y'all know I've always taken care of my dogs. And he didn't seem like he was suffering. I just knew it was time to put him to sleep because him not like, holding his pee anymore and with the bleeding and his back legs, I guess where the tumor was kind of pushing, it was turning his legs around, turning his legs backwards. So he was having a hard time. He mostly would kind of walk backwards because his legs had turned backwards. And I don't know, every time I get in here to do a video, there's birds chirping, hitting on my window, or there's great big trucks going by making racket, and now I've got a bunch of little children. I don't know if y'all can hear, there's children out there. It's probably my next door neighbor's children. I don't know how many times I've almost ran over those children. They come and get in my driveway. And I got bushes on the side of my driveway, so when you turn in, you're not expecting nobody to be there. They'll be laying down in my driveway. I'm sitting in my driveway playing. How many times I've almost ran over them. It's like, well, if you're going to play, at least get in the grass. Or go over to your own house and play in your driveway. Don't sit in my driveway. They in there looking at the sky or whatever. Because, it's been at least 3 or 4 times I've almost ran over. And they'll look at me and it's like, don't look at me like that. You're laying in my driveway. I've told their parents don't care. That was delicious. 10 out of 10 for that Snapple fruit punch. That was delicious. That tastes like some old high C fruit punch. I'll tell you, I'm gonna take this last bite here. This last tortellini. I think I'm gonna have to put this up, wrap it, and have it later. Plus, I got chicken left. I need some more tortellini. But I don't want any more right now. I'm stuffed. I was going to do a video making this. It's like, I don't need to make another video. I just made a video a couple of days ago. I don't know if it's come out yet or not. My boys absolutely loved that. I think I called it was chicken rotini, I think it's called. And they absolutely loved it. There was nothing left. I usually have some leftovers. Or if it's just me, I'll eat it for a day or two, then I just throw it away. I really hate doing stuff. So I'm really starting to watch what I'm cooking over there. Because if I can't finish it all, I wish I had somebody to share it with. So it's a habit. I know someone's gonna say you're picking your teeth again. You'll say the same thing over in richer life. It's a habit. I hate stuff in my teeth. The other night I did a video of eating cupcakes. Yeah. Eating a chocolate cupcake ain't very pretty on camera, I'm telling you. It gets all stuck in your teeth. Yeah. That should be done in your privacy of your own home. Yeah. I wouldn't eat a chocolate cupcake out in public or on camera. Because it makes a mess with your teeth. Man, I was editing that and I was like, oh my God. Excuse me. That almost came up. I told you I was full. Or that might give me more subscribers. Whew, man, I tell you, I need to clean this room up. I did scoop my stuff over. This was all under when there was no place for me to sit here and eat my food. Y'all look here. Here's this thing still sitting here. I need to do a video. Look at this. I have no idea how in the world it works. Y'all know y'all can't see. It must fit on here somehow. I have to take my glasses off and look at it. It's an ear cleaner. Stick that in your ear. Oh, hold on. See, I might have to get the direction. I'm glad I got the directions here. Because, oh. I don't know what that's about. But you're supposed to stick up your ear. And it's going off. Oh, that makes your ear feel good. Oh, man. That feels good just doing it like that. I might just go around with this in my ear. I don't know. It's got something here. Comes with some Q-tips. See, I got all this stuff. I need to. I don't know what that is. At least I got the instructions. It's He dot ear cleaner. I got it on Amazon. It was cheap. It wasn't very much. Only $20. I don't know. It wasn't very much. My son, he's always. Oh, that shows you how to do it. My son's always putting those Q-tips in his ear. I swear he must use 10 of them a day. And I was like, I think he needs to get his ears cleaned. I saw somebody on Facebook reviewing that. And I was like, oh, that's terrific. I said, I think he could use that because he's always constantly putting Q-tips in his ear. Turn it off for a second. And I said, I think he could really use that, clean his ears out good. I think we all probably could use our ears, get our ears cleaned good too. So I bought that. And I got a bunch of lip glosses and this is a lip sleeping mask. Let me take that now. It's supposed to intense moisture, soften and smooth your lips. This one is eggnog latte. I don't know. I can take them home. I can figure out how to use that. I guess we all could use some nice, smooth, pretty lips. It's not like I'm ever going to get anybody to kiss them. So. Alright, so let's leave it at that. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that notification. Make sure it's all black. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.